Joining me now is Congressman James Comer, chairman of the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, good to see you tonight. D.C.'s district attorney has said that it isn't his fault that criminals back on the street. It's an issue with their forensic processing, that the processor of forensic evidence, I guess, is not up to snuff in D.C. I thought I was dreaming or having a nightmare when I heard that. That takes the cake.
Yeah, talk about passing the buck. I mean, this is one example of many prosecutors in all these blue cities that just aren't doing their job. They are soft on crime. They're passionate about criminal justice reform. They want to give criminals more rights than law-abiding citizens. And as a result, there's a direct correlation with soft on crime prosecutors and increased crime. And Washington, D.C. is the perfect example of that. We have a terrible group of prosecutors in this city, and that's why we have skyrocketing crime.
Well, they're saying, well, just help us become a state and all will be well. I say, well, how about Maryland? That's run by Democrats. How's Baltimore doing? Illinois is run by billionaire J.B. Pritzker. How's Chicago doing?
Right.
So, but they think statehood is going to, they can't even run this city, let alone have it be a state.
No, there's no way they could be self-sustainable as a state. They want to be a state for one reason, to be able to have 2 more Democrat U.S. senators. That's the whole thing. It's all about politics. It has nothing to do with public safety. It has nothing to do with sustainability. It's all about politics and trying to tip the scale of power in the House of Representatives and in the U.S. Senate. And I believe that the leaders in Washington, D.C. have really done a great injustice to the people. They think that all the problems in Washington, D.C. are as a result of not having representation in Washington, D.C. when they have representation.
They just want 2 more. They just want 2 reliable Democrat senator votes. That's it, right?
That's it. The city votes 85% Democrat. 85% of the time, the residents vote Democrat. But I will tell you, what we saw in New York State during the midterm elections, the Democrat voters turned their back on the Democrat Party because of one issue, and that was crime.
Still elected Hochul, though. They still, I mean, how much do they have to suffer? Right. All right, we mentioned this in the angle, but for the Attorney General not to jump on what is obvious to me, growing anti-Christian bias in the United States and criminal activity geared toward Christians. We'll learn more about what this killer really felt, and who knows. But we've had these targetings of the pro-life centers, of pregnancy centers across the country. Churches have been attacked. And the rhetoric toward Christians, they're if you're a Christian and a Bible-believing Christian, you're a terrorist, essentially.
Right. Yeah. Merrick Garland's legacy is not going to be what he had hoped when he became Attorney General. People close to Merrick Garland tell me he's really concerned about his legacy. I mean, not to mention the attacks on Trump, the attacks on Republicans, the way he's turned his back on Christians, the way he's turned his back on law-abiding citizens will never be forgotten. And it's created irreparable damage to the Department of Justice. And this is another example.
The grand jury in New York has adjourned for a month, the one investigating Donald Trump. This is just a scam. This whole thing is a scam, sham, and everything wrapped up in between.
Yeah, it was a political stunt from day one. You can't have a local attorney prosecuting a presidential candidate for federal campaign finance violations that occurred 5 years ago. I mean, the whole thing was a joke. The DOJ passed on this case. That's why Congressman Jordan and I asked for the DA, Mr. Bragg, to come to Washington and explain to us.
They got to put pressure on this.
Because he had no authority to do this.
This got to be dropped.
He was 2 levels of government below what was appropriate to prosecute a case like that.
They're trying to drag this out, are they not? Just harassment at this point. Congressman, great to see you. Thank you. This city deserves better. D.C. deserves better.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.